Have you ever found yourself subconsciously avoiding certain numbers? If so, you're certainly not alone. Join me as we unravel the mysteries behind the most notorious unlucky numbers across the globe. Let's start our journey in East Asia, where the number 4 is considered unlucky in many cultures, including China, Japan, and Korea. This is due to its similarity in pronunciation to the word for death in the languages spoken in these countries. This superstition has permeated daily life, with many hospitals and hotels skipping the 4th floor or room number 4. Some residential buildings even omit any apartment numbers containing the digit 4. Additionally, in Japan, there are unlucky ages for men and women, known as yakudoshi, which include 25, 42, and 60. These ages are believed to be particularly susceptible to misfortune and are often celebrated with special ceremonies to ward off any potential bad luck. Moving to India, we encounter the number 9, which is viewed there as unlucky due to its association with the 3 stars of Saturn. According to Hindu astrology, the planet Saturn is believed to bring misfortune and obstacles, and the number 9 is linked to this celestial body. In Italy, the number 17 is regarded as unlucky because the Roman numerals for 17, when rearranged, spell vixi, which in Latin means my life is over, or I lived, if you translate it literally. This ominous interpretation has led many Italians to avoid using the number 17 in various aspects of their lives. Now let's delve into the infamous number 666, which is considered unlucky in Christian cultures due to its association with the devil. Referred to as the number of the beast in the book of Revelation, this number has been the subject of much speculation and fear throughout history. In the Bible, 666 is believed to be a coded reference to the Roman Emperor Nero, who was a notorious persecutor of Christians. This is because the Greek and Hebrew spellings of Nero Caesar produced this number when using a system of assigning numerical values to words. What's interesting is that, aside from its ominous religious connotations, 666 actually carries some notable mathematical properties, being the sum of the first 36 natural numbers as well as the sum of the squares of the first 7 prime numbers. And finally, the most famous of them all, our good old friend 13, widely regarded as the most unlucky number globally. Its origins in the West can be traced back to Norse mythology, where Loki, the trickster god, disrupted a banquet as the 13th guest, leading to chaos and tragedy. In Christianity, the Last Supper, where Judas Iscariot betrayed Jesus, is often cited as the origin of the belief that 13 is an unlucky number. This fear has found its way into modern life, influencing architecture and design, with hotels, apartment buildings, and hospitals skipping the 13th floor. The dreadful Devil's Dozen is also often avoided in various other aspects of life, such as phone numbers, license plates, and even airline seat rows. But 13's history as an unlucky number is actually much deeper. In ancient Egypt, the number was associated with fatal misfortune, as it was believed that Isis, the goddess of magic, could only find 13 pieces of Osiris who had been cut into 14 parts by his enemy, Seth. Beyond the Old World, in Mesoamerica, the number 13 held deep significance across the 3 Mayan calendars, the long count, the divine, and the civil calendar, This number was tied to misfortune, notably in the civil calendar's 13th month, Y-Eb, marked by 5 ominous days of fasting and rituals. Interestingly, when the long count calendar reached the end of its 5,126-year cycle of 13 Bactunes on December 21, 2012, it sparked widespread doomsday fears across the globe. However, scholars clarify that the Mayans saw this not as an apocalypse, but rather as a reset, a symbolic transition into a new era. This concludes our brief exploration of unlucky numbers across the globe. Do you know of any other numerical superstitions that are part of less well-known traditions? Share your insights and stories with us in the comments